Senator Inhofe, Ranking Member Reed, distinguished members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to join Secretary Mattis and Undersecretary Norquist here today. It's an honor to represent your men and women in uniform, and I join the Secretary in acknowledging Senator McCain's leadership and support. Well, we're here for a candid discussion of the challenges we face. I want to begin by assuring you that the U.S. military has a competitive advantage over any potential adversary today. I'm confident we can deter a nuclear attack, defend the homeland, meet our alliance commitments, and prevail in any conflict. But as we previously discussed, after years of sustained operational commitments, budgetary instability, and advances by our adversaries, our competitive advantage has eroded and our readiness has degraded. Driven by the National Defense Strategy in building on the FY17 and 18 appropriations, the 19 budget submission supports rebuilding the lethal and ready joint force that the nation needs. The Secretary has addressed our defense strategy that recognizes Russia and China as the priority, while also meeting the immediate challenges posed by rogue regimes and violent extremist organizations. China and Russia continue to invest across the full range of nuclear, cyber, space, and conventional capabilities. Both states are focused on limiting our ability to project power and undermining the credibility of our alliances. They are also increasingly adept, as Senator Reed has pointed out, at advancing their interests through coercive, competitive activity below the threshold of armed conflict. North Korea has been on a relentless pursuit of nuclear and missile capability, and they've been clear that these capabilities are intended to threaten the United States and our allies in the region. Iran continues to spread malign influence and create instability across the Middle East. And while we've made a great deal of progress over the past year, we are still grappling with the challenges of violent extremism, including ISIS, al-Qaeda, and associated movements. Defending our homeland and our allies and advancing our interests in the context of these and other challenges requires us to maintain a balanced inventory of ready, lethal, and flexible forces that are relevant across the range of military operations. Fortunately, with your support, we've begun to arrest the erosion of our competitive advantage, and we're on a path towards developing the force that we need. This year's budget, again, builds on the readiness recovery that we started in FY17 and accelerates our efforts to develop the capabilities we need for both today and tomorrow. In requesting your support for this year's budget, I, along with all the senior leaders in the Department, are making a commitment to you that will make every dollar count. We fully support the auditing initiative led by Secretary Norquist, who's with us here today, and will maintain an ongoing dialogue with you about the return that you are getting on your investment. To restore our competitive advantage and ensure our men and women never find themselves in a fair fight, the U.S. military requires sustained, sufficient, and predictable funding. The funding in this budget is sufficient. I look forward to working with Congress to make sure that it is sustained and predictable in the future.